It's a question of looking and learning as you go through.
Yes, exactly. Looking and learning, definitely. And I love their pressure. I love their footwork. Footwork is definitely something to take away from all of these fights. How fast their feet move, the way they move, their distance control, it's amazing.
There's a clash encounter straight away. 3 ways to score. Punches to the body. If they're standing, it's a 1-point score. If they're onto the floor or any part of the body apart from the feet touch the floor, it's a potentially 3-point score. Kicks to the body, kicks to the head. Takedowns. There's so many ways to score points, Hannah, aren't there?
So many. I love the way that they're applying pressure on each other at the moment. Very intense.
The quick movement there, kick to the body. Didn't quite come off from Figueira. It's a video review request, so he didn't get support from the judges. But it was fast. There's the kick coming in now. Was it blocked? Did it hit the elbow? Or did it go under the guard? That's the question. Certainly Figueira thinks it did. What are your thoughts on that, Hannah?
I think that could be in. I think that might have just hit the body, but you never know. I'm not a ref. There's so many things to consider when looking at a point.
You can understand Figueira feeling that it is. The kick goes into the body there.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Could it just be the arms, though?
May have slipped through. You see, as the footage started to run a little bit longer, you could see the hip started to rotate and the kick going in. Now, there's 6 things, lots of things to get right.
It was in.
And it is a 2-point score. And it's a great call because it was Figueira who asked his coach to put the card up. Or it's not a card any longer, actually, because they have the 3 buttons in front of them, the coaches.
Sometimes as an athlete, you just know. You know when it's in.
That's right. So it's 2 points for Figueira. And he has the Senshu to go with that. That gives him the advantage. And in case you're unfamiliar, the Senshu advantage would mean if it were 2-2 and let's say they'd all been Yuko scores and one has a Senshu, the advantage is that they would take the match. So it's a powerful point, isn't it? That first unopposed score.
Very powerful. You're certainly looking for those 3 points in a fight. They're very crucial towards the end, but that was an amazing point.
It's a Yuko score for De Vivo.
Oh, wow. But he's not rushing in. He's got so much time. And he still remains with pressure. I love it.
When you're in a position like that, Hannah, maybe you're trailing, how does it affect your mindset?
It's important to stay calm and trust in yourself that you know you can get those next few points to ultimately win the match.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's showing here. He seems very calm.
This is the day 3 of the Karate One Premier League. This is the finals day, the bronze medal and gold medal bouts, and it's a long competition. It's a long season because there are 4 Karate One Premier Leagues. Hannah, you no doubt will be intending to compete as many as you can because it's the individual World Championships year, isn't it?
Yes, it's a very important year to be competing on the world stage for the World Championships. I will be competing at hopefully majority of them.
Right. And of course, although you didn't get into a podium position, but you do have the points that go with it, and they're important, aren't they?
It's very important. It puts you in a very good spot, not only the points that you get, but the experience that you're able to get with it fighting the world's best, top 32. It's extremely valuable.
And top 32, when you think about the millions of people that practice karate around the world, and in your category, to get onto this tatami, you have to be in that top 32. I mean, already in my mind, you're a champion. That's incredible achievement.
Thank you. It is very tough. It takes a lot of training, a lot of commitment and dedication. And definitely for all these top 32, they're all amazing. You know, what this means to people, it's huge. You can see out on the mat, this means the world to everybody.
Yeah. And world-class sport is about margins, isn't it?
Yes.
Because as you say, that top 32, okay, there are one or two who are just supersonic. But generally, there are so tight a margin.
Yes,
it could be anyone could win on
Absolutely.
any day.
It always changes, you know. The difference between some people, as you said, margins.
And now we see the score between these two, 2 points each. Figueira still has the Senshu advantage. And now De Vivo really going for it, requesting another video review. Just to explain, if you're not familiar with the scores, although the scoreboard is 2-2, the green triangle shows that Figueira has the Senshu, but also Figueira scored his with a wasari, a 2-point score. So if at the end of the bout it's a draw in scores and there's a Senshu, the Senshu takes the advantage and would give the win. If the Senshu is lost in the last 15 seconds and it's 2-2, then Figueira would win because he has a wasari against 2 Yuko. That is why De Vivo has to make these strong attacks. He needs to score 3 points to overcome those advantages.
Yes, this last video review is very important. Because as you said, if it lands on a draw, the one with the highest kick wins.
Yeah. And the video review is being rejected. So no card and no point. And there's the win
what
for
an amazing
Figueira.
fight. And look at what this means to him. So ecstatic. What an amazing win.
Well, that's why he's a World Games gold medalist, and this is a World Games year.
It is. You're seeing the best fights. Wow.
Such an exciting year. And there's so much karate to be had all around the world, isn't there?
Oh, so much. You have all the opens that you can attend, the Premier Leagues, amazing. Amazing. Oh, he's so excited.
It must be so difficult for you as an athlete. You can't pick for everyone. How do you choose which ones are so important for you and must attend?
Well, you have to look at your schedule, don't you? And you have to really determine what fits in with your life. At the moment, I'm studying, so I need to determine what fits in with my study life. But definitely the World Championships this year will be the main priority. So to gradually go up and be at your peak for the World Championships is ultimately the goal.
Now, you are from Western Australia, in Perth.
I am, Perth.
And that is a huge continent in itself, isn't it? Australia, 4,000, 3,000 plus miles from one side to the other.
Huge.
So how do you manage to fit?
To me, it wasn't the best fight that I've had, but it's always a good opportunity to learn for sure.
But you were a silver medalist in Paris.
Yes, so maybe a lot of high expectation from myself, a little bit of pressure. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know, it's like a World Championships every few weeks, every couple of months, isn't it? With the Karate One Premier League, it's so demanding.
Yes, you have to stay consistent, which is the hard part when you're in season, always trying to go for great fights. It's hard.
Yeah, of course it is. But this is an individual World Championships year, and your expectation has got to be great for that. You want to be competing in the World Championships.
Yes.
And this is part of that road, that journey, isn't it? You know, you're amassing points the better you do.
Exactly. So to this tournament wasn't necessarily the peak, it's part of the experience. And so I hope that I can peak in those right moments to get the amount of points.
Exactly right. So we'll see if we are going to get somebody from the tatami to peak. Now we have Yugo Kozaki of Japan wearing the blue colors. Rezade of Azerbaijan, 22 years of age. He was third in the A series in Kocaeli in Turkey. Rezade has been a bronze medal winner in the Karate One Premier League before in 2023. So he hasn't had any medals lately, but this could be the day.
Yes.
Anna.
When it's your day, so.
as we just saw it in, Zhang Bibei on paper was the hot favourite to win that bout, but Oikonen completely frustrated her and came out with a very strong win.
Exactly. It's about the sequence, every sequence on the tatami being the present moment that matters most.
Halfway stage, no score. When you're in this situation, Anna, how do you break that kind of mold? You say, well, we're halfway through the bout now, no score, everything's equal. What do you do?
Yes, I think there's many different ways to go about it. Right now, I think they're both being very patient. It depends if you know the opponent will start to be anxious and start attacking in the last part. So that's what I look at. Are they being a bit stressed a little bit more, or maybe prepare my techniques a bit differently?
Right. So you're all the time you're studying your opponent, looking at their body language, how they're working.
Their pattern as well. And as well as me, like if there's some stuff I've been trying that hasn't been working, trying to change that as well.
And does your coach have an important part to play in helping you identify those times to change?
Yes, usually they have a different eye from outside. They have a bigger vision of what can go in and what needs to be changed.
So we can see now that both of them have got yellow cards on against them, the Chewy warnings. We're going to the last minute, still no score from either, red or blue.
That was red, yes. It goes
Rezade, Rezade. It's got that point, that all-important point, and the Senshu. That's such a strong first point, isn't it?
Yes. We've also known how to come back from behind lots of his fights, so we'll see how he adapts here.
That was better from Kozaki, and exactly as you said, he comes back. Video review request from the coach of Farazadeh. See, there was a Jordan punch, a high punch there. What are your thoughts there, Anna? Would you give that?
I think it's in, but then it depends if the referee thinks that Ao actually scored that point. Like, because in the video review, it does seem like Red has more finishing power than...
There's the punch that's being considered.
But then
there was an attack from Blue. None of the judges went for the score for Blue.
They did.
Oh, they went for... Yeah. So, okay, yeah. So the punch from red was second.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it can't
That's
score.
why, yeah.
Although it was a strong punch, it can't score. That was a strong punch from red again. He stepped out of it. The video review request from the coach of Kozaki. And that's the punch to the midsection from red. But it's the video review from blue that we're looking at. And there's the punch.
Yes. Is it in?
That's the big question.
Oh, right there. The second time I see it, it doesn't seem that in.
Because he's put his arm across in the red.
At the same time.
Put his arm across.
But the hand managed to kind of go in between as well. So, okay, it's a no.
So, yep. No card left on the video review from Kozaki or from Azade. There's a strong attack this time from Azade. Two-point score.
Oh. No. That was close.
So warning. And he's lost the Senshu as a result of that. Kozaki really putting them under pressure. As the clock ticks down. A strong win.
Very impressive. Managed well the pressure.
He did indeed. Very strong. Obviously you are disappointed on this occasion, but you'll go away, you'll
Time to reflect.
reflect on everything you did,
Yes.
and you get yourself set up. You'll be in the next Karate Premier League
In Cairo.
in Cairo, and you'll be trying, yes, 2 more to go. You still, you know, you have a silver medal already under your belt. So everything can change, can't it?
Yeah, I think every tournament should be addressed as its own thing,
Yes.
and not necessarily be
Really good with the Kasami and then Mawashi Chuda at the back.
So that's the front hand punch again, and the roundhouse kick to the body with the back leg or to the head. So are you full-time karate now?
At the moment, yes. Since November I have been full-time, yes. Like you said, I had a bit of support with the federation. I was able to train full-time, so
That's good. I guess really at world level, it's becoming more and more pressure on athletes to become professional.
yes, exactly. Because like in countries like Egypt and Iran, everybody's full-time. It's their job, you know, and it's hard to compete if you're not also full-time, I think.
Oubaya just trying that roundhouse kick we referred to. Whereas Fuentes is sitting, waiting for the attack to come in. Try and catch him on the counter punch. Oh, that was a fast move from Oubaya, wasn't it?
did a double attack. All 4 judges go for the score. And once this first point is being awarded and the Senshu is given, roles are identified. One's the attacker, one's the aggressor.
Yes, yes. And we saw in Hangzhou that he took over after his first point. So.
Started to roll on forward. Goes off the mat, that's a Jogai, that's a yellow card ruling. That's going against Oubaya. It's fast combinations. And how much study do you do of athletes, watching video, watching them train?
A lot, a lot.
You spend a lot of time.
It's very important, it's very important. Especially with the round robin system, you need to know 3 different tactics at least for every opponent. You know, you can't go freely. Yeah.
So you try to build up a little sort of an arsenal, an armory of technique. I know that you were saying that sometimes it can be a lonely world if you aren't able to bring a coach with you.
Yes, yes. At this competition, Raul Cuervo he coached me, so I'm really grateful. So it's better for me as well that I'm in Switzerland and he can coach me at these Premier Leagues.
Yes, yes. But do you get sponsorship? Do you get support apart from the federation?
I have sponsorship for equipment with Arawaza, but other than that, I don't have any sponsorships at the moment.
But you wouldn't say no to somebody coming
I'm
in
open,
to
so
help.
if anybody's interested.
Yes, of course, because it costs to travel. They can be rewarded at the end of the day, but it can be a very expensive journey.
Yes, sure.
You have to have deep pockets or great supporters. That was a better attack from Freire Fuentes. Counter punch once more from Oubaya. So each of them taking a point. 2 judges go for each, red and blue. The way that Oubaya makes his attacks, he never seems to leave it to just one, does he?
No, he's always
got a combination of
something with the
things going on.
He starts with the leg and finishes with the hand, or he just goes with a few techniques with the hands. This time Thomas he reacted nice. This will work for him.
Yeah, that's another point. Oh. 24 seconds still to go, and Freire still has opportunity. Oubaya will be looking to get that counter punch. He knows he's going to come forward. He's over the top of that kick to the body from Fuentes. That was tremendous. 2-point score.
He needs to keep the pressure, and when Oubaya makes the mistake, then capitalize on this. Every time he presses him, Oubaya's attacking. Multiple techniques.
There was a kick afterwards, but the point is being given to Oubaya.
Still have time.
10 seconds is a long time in karate, isn't it?
Feels like 2 minutes.
There's the video review. It was a strong kick. There was a punch over the top. Now the thing here is, even if it were a good kick, it was second.
Yes.
and then he couldn't score. That's the problem. He might face, because the punch for blue there scored the point, and then there was the kick afterwards.
Yes, definitely after.
With 10 seconds to go, it's been rejected, and he will be frustrated because it was a good kick. Now Oubaya still in the lead. It's a kick round the back. There's a video review called for Oubaya. Fuentes has lost the card, so he can't call for a video review himself. You can see that there was a kick from him. Do you think this was a tactical call? Or?
Yeah, definitely. The score is so close as well. He doesn't want to lose the Senshu either. So.
No, absolutely he doesn't. So there's the punch. There is definitely a punch. Two of them, in fact, from Oubaya, but there's a kick round the back.
Yes.
Which, of course, would have been a good opportunity had he have been still in possession of that card. That would have been a good time to call it. But there's still 0.3 of a second on the clock. But that wasn't an easy journey there for Oubaya. It was a good fight, wasn't it, between the two? Not to be in the medals, but that's our good fortune because we get to speak to you and find out a little bit about Conor O'Sullivan, which is a great famous Irish name from the boxing world, of course. But this is about karate, and how do you feel your performance? Were you
this time
the gold medal? We do know already that Kozaki Yugo has taken the grand winner prize, which is what the Premier League is all about. But it's great to see the grand winner in the final.
Yes. Yes.
Going for gold again.
Absolutely. And it's such a big job to be the grand winner. It's truly incredible.
I mean, four major competitions that are no different to a world championship over a short space of time.
Absolutely. And in some regards, some people might say it can be more challenging in some aspects because, as we just saw, there's two Azerbaijan going for medals. So in a World Championships, you would just get one. So, yes, it's truly the what it says on the tin, the Premier League. So just testing him out here, trying to trigger him, but you know, Kozaki is not biting. This first point is critical. Okay. Gaith is just poising himself.
Japan, they've always been incredible in the kata divisions, but they're also fantastic in Kumite now, and we're seeing so many of their fighters coming through, aren't we?
Across the board, and actually they've always been strong on the Kumite. Historically, when I've had to compete against Japan in the past, very formidable task.
Yeah, of course.
So this new wave of young athletes are really exciting. They've changed the style a little bit. They seem to be a lot more fluid,
Uh-huh.
more fluid with their movements, and off the mark from 0 to 100. There's very few people that can compare with that.
Yes,
Japan.
their explosive power is impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. The movement is so pure that it's very hard to read as a fighter.
Into the last 43 seconds, still no score from either of them.
Yeah, he's going. Kazaki's going for the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, but it's not being able to catch. He seems to be reading it. Gaith is reading this 1-2.
And he puts a 1-2 in it himself.
Yes.
Counter punch from Kozaki.
Yes, he goes long. He went long on that.
Two judges going for each of the athletes. No Senshu will be given. Gaith went in for that and closed down the opportunity for Kozaki to get that kick in. Video review requested from both of the coaches. And Kozaki's kick, did it seem to go past? It looked a bit deep.
It seemed, I think, Gaith actually closed in when the kick came. So
He did, yes.
So if he'd have moved off it, I think the kick would have hit him, but he actually closed in, ducked, dropped, and then
Oh, now did it hook round and catch him? That top right-hand screen suggested he may have done.
yeah. I mean, at speed, I didn't see that connection, but it's whether or not they deem that.
They've got an excellent video review referee in Kathy Bailey from the United States who will be making the decisions on this particular video review request. So there's the attack from Kozaki. And did it come down enough to be an effective kick before Gaith delivered the punch?
Well, there was definitely a connection. Now the question is, was it effective?
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Absolutely.
This is going to be critical.
And there are two video reviews to consider. And it's going to be no to both of them. Into the last 11 seconds. Kozaki still sitting in that defensive posture. Gaith comes forward. Both can't. Oh, no, that heel kick came up from nowhere from Gaith.
Yeah.
My word. Now the question is, was it within time? The judges had gone for it. The clock was still had a second on the clock.
0.1, absolutely.
Brilliant technique, and there's still time. Kozaki's got to come off the line now. He's got to come off the line. He's got to score, but he's going to have too little, too late. What a fabulous technique from Gaith.
It was the 1-2 from Kozaki again that created that opportunity of proximity.
He just stepped himself back and up came the kick.
He read it again. There was an exchange, but this time he brought the kick up at the end.
Just shows you the speed of karate and the changes within a second or two.
Absolutely. I mean, what happened, that was all in the last second. There was a big exchange. I think Kozaki really should have considered that 1-2. You know, it wasn't working all championships.
No, and he kept repeating it, didn't he?
And I think it just proved to be the undoing in the end, and it led to the opportunity for the kick. But you know, we're splitting hairs. You know, both fantastic.
But on that point, I mean, you know, as a coach, you're studying athletes, you're studying techniques, you're looking for that sort of thing, and preparing your athlete to take advantage of any weakness you might see.
Absolutely. I think the key with Kozaki would have been to, get a little bit closer before you launch it, so it gets to the opponent quicker. So I think his distance was a little bit out, and it was just readable. That was a long, so or go long like that.
And they were the two techniques that neither of them were given the video review.
And a very good attempt of the Umawas, and there was that 1-2.